sweet friends, welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is Tuesday today. It's just been one of those days where I'm doing like random bits. I did some filming, I did some editing, I did a bit of this, bit of that, you know how it is. But I did start Happy Place by Emily Henry. I'm only 15% of the way through this, so like barely anything. But oh my goodness, starting this, I am already shocked at how much I'm enjoying it so far, and I am hoping and praying that the way I feel currently is the way that I will continue to feel throughout the rest of the book, because I feel like if it continues the way it is right now, this is going to be a 5-star read, and I'm shocked. I do really enjoy Emily Henry books. I've rated all of her books fairly highly. Beach Read is my favorite, Book Lovers is my second favorite, and People We Meet on Vacation is like my third favorite. I honestly enjoy all of them, but Beach Read like holds the torch for me very easily. And of course I was looking forward to this release, but it wasn't like one of those things that I was like counting down the days for. I was expecting to enjoy it, but it wasn't necessarily a 5-star prediction from me. But oh my goodness, so far, chef's kiss. The writing, the banter. Emily Henry does the banter so well. The way she describes certain feelings and certain things, I'm just like, it's perfect to me. Like, I don't know if lyrical is the right word. I feel like it's not, but it really is just so beautiful the way she describes things. And I find myself giggling and smiling and just like giddy over some of the things that are being said, which is just really interesting. Like, I don't know, I'm really enjoying it, and it's too early to tell right now, but I feel like there is the potential for me to relate a lot to Harriet. There's been a few things said and hints at her character and just like her personality that I'm like, ooh, this like hits a bit too close to home. And so if it is super relatable, obviously that could be very impactful for me. So like, listen to this quote. His laugh makes his eyes flash again. They look more pale green than grey now, like water under fog rather than the fog itself. Like, who thinks like that? Who thinks of describing a color of blue like that? Not me. Not me at all. Also, new jumper from Stacks. It should be on sale now by the time you guys are watching this video. It would have come out like a few days ago, and I love it. I love it so much. I'm obsessed with it. The color, the shape, the size, everything. I'm wearing a size medium if you're wondering. And of course, if you guys want to save, you can use code Rach10. I'll leave the website link down below if you guys want to check it out. Obviously you don't have to, but I thought I might get some questions on this jumper. It is literally my new favorite thing. I'm obsessed.
To myself, there were nobodies and not much gore. They had to be alive. Temlin had to be alive, because if he were dead, ...
It is now Wednesday evening. Had a great little cafe date with the girls. I'm actually going out for dinner with the girls. A few different girls, but the girls nonetheless. I kind of put off getting ready because I was just like being lazy on the couch, and so this is I had to throw it together in like 2 minutes outfit, which basically just means I wear black on black, but I think it's okay. I'm pretty happy with it. Everything I'm wearing is from Princess Polly. A little like crossover long sleeve and Archer pants, of course. I have these in like 4 colors and I'm obsessed. I think we're just going to a pretty chill spot, getting pizza. Also bringing another jumper, just a sweater in case I get a little bit more cold, but I'm excited. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday and I don't like today. I don't like it. I don't want to do it, but it needs to be done. I'm sure many people can relate that they have tasks that they obviously just like don't want to do, specifically like life admin related things, like making certain appointments and calling certain people and sending certain emails and maybe having to keep track of like expenses or random things like that, you know what I mean? Like those annoying little tasks that need to be done because you're an adult and you need to do adult things, but you like simply couldn't think of anything worse. And for me specifically, making appointments, phone calls, emails, doing all of those things I hate. Like, I hate with every part of me, and I find them so difficult, and I hate that about myself. I hate that I find these things so difficult, because I know for so many people making a phone call or answering an email is literally part of their day-to-day to-do list, but a lot of the time I physically like cannot bring myself to do it. And so then I have a day like this where I have probably like 5 or 6 tasks that I've been putting off for a really long time that need to be done, like actually need to be done, and now I'm like literally full of anxiety. So today's one of those days. I went to sleep last night being like, Rachel, tomorrow you are going to wake up and you are not going to avoid these things, you're going to smash them out, you're going to do them. I was literally like hyping myself up in my head last night before going to sleep. I woke up this morning and I like cleaned the house so that I had no other distraction. I cleaned my office and tidied everything up, and I like fully planted myself here. I've got my beverage, I've got my computer, my water, just like everything I could possibly need, but also in a really clear and tidy environment so I don't feel overstimulated. And I've literally been walking around the house this morning as I've been getting ready being like, you can do this, you've got this, you are confident, you are like literally saying affirmations in my head to convince myself that this is like easy work. However, some good news is I have already ticked off 2 of the things, so I have 5 things left. Okay, I started with 7. Ticked off 2 things already, which is honestly fantastic. Honestly, 2.5, I would say. But I needed to do some stuff for my accountant. That is done, which was a huge, like, scary task for me. I have some emails that I need to reply to. I think that's what I'm going to do next. I need to make a phone call. That's probably the biggest one that I need to do, like the scariest one. I think, yeah, the 2 biggest ones that I need to do are this email that I need to send and this phone call I need to do. And I reckon once I've done those, I'll feel a lot better. But also a lot of these tasks aren't necessarily like long, like they won't take long. They're just like really hard for me mentally to do. So I could probably get this done by 9 a.m. if I just sit and smash it out, potentially. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I've told myself once I've done it, I can go to the library and pick up a reservation that I've had on hold there, because that's something that I really enjoy. And while we're out, I'm gonna drop in and buy a new moisturizer because mine ran out, and that's also something that I like want to do but also need to do. So once I've done my hard tasks, we can go do the fun things and like the enjoyable things. But right now I'm gonna do it. I feel like telling you guys that I'm gonna do it makes me feel like I have to do it, so that's why I'm vlogging. Bye. I am sweating, but it's done. That means it is 9:16 a.m. and I am ticking the last thing off my list. I am so shaky right now. I hate phone calls so much. And there's only one thing that I couldn't get done on my list because I'm waiting for someone to like email me the information for me to be able to do it. So we've done well. I'm proud of myself. I need to go like decompress for a solid 30 minutes now. How do people do that normally? Alright friends, I've just gotten myself a little bit more ready. This is the fit. Pretty cash, pretty chill. This t-shirt is from Stack's Second Left. I cannot describe to you how much I love this t-shirt. It would have launched a few days ago when you're watching this, and I probably haven't taken this shirt off since I got it. Like, okay, that's an exaggeration, but I've had it for like maybe a week and a half-ish. Maybe 2 weeks. And I think I've worn it probably 6 times already. Like, it's just the perfect amount of oversize. I think I'm wearing a small. It's not so oversized that it feels like it's swallowing me, but it's just the perfect amount. I love how it looks with a simple gold necklace, which I obviously wear every day anyway. These jeans are from Target. I love them. I wear them also like every day. I wore this whole outfit yesterday with a hoodie over the top. And then my New Balance. I forget what they are. Do you say? Oh, I really thought they said on them. Maybe not? I don't know. Anyway, that's the outfit. No makeup, slicked back hair. It means I'm trying, but I'm not trying, you know? Let's go to the library. Let's go to Priceline. Let's go to Target. I want to pick up my hold. Maybe have a squiz at the library as well. Moisturizer, new book from Target. I've been meaning to pick up One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake for a while, and I just haven't got around to doing it, so I think we're going to do that today. I just got home, thought I'd give you a bit of a library haul, and also this is the book that I ended up buying. This is called One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake, author of The Atlas Six and Alone with You in the Ether, and I'm pretty sure it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling. I just feel like this is one of those books that I needed to own because it's so beautiful. The gold on the front is just stunning, and also it's a book with pictures. I don't know if all of Olivia Blake's books have pictures in them. I know the Atlas Six does, and I absolutely love it. I think it's such a beautiful touch, and it makes the book just feel so much more special, even though it's just like a trade paperback, like it's not a special edition of any kind, you know? Wow, whoever was the illustrator for these is incredibly talented. Anyway, I bought that, and then I went to the library, had a little look around, and then sat and read Happy Place for a little while. I think I was at the library for an hour, but I don't know how much of that was actually reading, probably like 40 minutes or so, and it was so peaceful and so nice. I love the library. But these are the actual books that I picked up. So this was the one that I had on hold. This is the third book in the Scholomance trilogy, Scholomance series, and I didn't want to purchase it because they don't sell like the normal paperback yet. They only have this big one, and it wouldn't match all my other ones. So I decided to get it from the library and read it now, and then I'll wait till the normal paperback gets published and buy it in a few months. I looked up when it came out, and it's like not that far away. And then I also saw Twice Shy by Sarah Hogle, who is the author of You Deserve Each Other. I read that a couple months back and really enjoyed it, so I wanted to try something else by her, and it also just looks like a quick fun little romance, you know. And then lastly, I got Misfit by Elle Kennedy. I have seen this book around for a while. I think it's like a semi-new release, like I think it's a 2022 release. Yeah, 2022. I saw this in Dimmicks like back when it first released, and I was so intrigued because I love books that are set at like prep schools or like colleges, especially like rich kid fancy colleges, kind of like Ivy by Willow Nash, or even A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. Like I didn't really like that book, but I really liked the setting, and this is giving the same vibe. But I don't love Elle Kennedy's writing. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I haven't really like loved any of her books that I've read. I've only read books from the Off-Campus series, and I liked them. They were like 3-star reads for me. They just weren't anything special, so I just really hesitated to buy this as a physical copy just in case maybe Elle Kennedy just isn't an author for me. So when I saw it at the library, I was like, perfect, I can try out her writing again in a different series, like a different setting. And also the Off-Campus books were released so long ago, so I'm intrigued to see how her writing has changed. But what I love about the library is there's like no pressure on it. Like I can borrow these books, but even if I don't read them, it doesn't really matter because I haven't paid for them, I haven't like committed to them, but it's nice to just have a few fun books on my TBR, especially if I don't know if I want to like fully commit to buying the physical copy and like spending the money if I don't like the author or the book or the writing or whatever. So as I feel like I've said 100 times, go get a library card, go sign up to your local library. If you're a reader, it's like one of the best things you could ever do. I feel like people are sleeping on libraries. They have some real treasures, and it's literally free. I don't know what else I could say to convince you guys at this point, but I love my library. I just came home to such an exciting package. This was at my front door, and I need to open it with you guys because I have been so excited about this. This is a package from Lovelani, and if you haven't heard of Lovelani, she is a small business, Australian based. She makes ceramics, like beautiful ceramics. I have one mug from her, and she offered to send me a few pieces. So these are obviously gifted, and I am very, very thankful because I know how much work would go into creating these pieces, but I'm just so excited to have these in my hands. She actually let me customize a few pieces, so I'm really intrigued to see how they turned out. Hey Rach, hope you love your new pieces. I've loved following your beautiful page. I've created a discount code for you to share with your followers, Rach20. Much love, Lovelani. I'll leave her website link down below if you guys want to check her stuff out. I think it's like beautiful stuff for yourself, but also as gifts. I'm assuming, oh my gosh, I have packing peanuts everywhere. I'm assuming this is the mug. Again, the packaging, like look at that branding. I absolutely love it. Oh my, it's so cute. I don't know if you guys can see very clearly, but there are little daisies on there, and of course it says Rach, and it's pink on the inside. I am obsessed obsessed with that. That is so beautiful. I'll grab my other mug from her so I can show you. This is my original one that I've had for over a year now. Again, pink on the inside, but it has a little bit of a different design, just in case you want to see a different colorway, I guess, or a different design, but both so stunning. Next we have this little piece. It's just a tiny little plate. It'd be perfect to keep next to my bed so I can put my rings and earrings in it when I go to sleep. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. It turned out perfect. This is one of those ones that I was like, okay, like I chose these colors, but I don't know how it's gonna look in person. It's beautiful. So this is like a side plate or a little like plate bowl situation. Again, with the daisies, that's definitely my favorite print that she does, but she does a lot of different things like stripes, hearts, daisies, and then also pink on the outside. Again, so beautiful. Watch me use this for every single meal from now on. Thank you so much, Lani. For those of you who are interested, I am still reading Happy Place by Emily Henry. I am 60% of the way through currently. I don't even know how to describe my feelings towards this book. It's very interesting because I have really enjoyed Emily Henry's other books. Honestly, all three of them, I've enjoyed them all. Beach Read was a book that really stood out to me when I read it, probably almost 2 years ago now, and it's still probably one of my favorite books ever. So Beach Read obviously holds a special place in my heart. People We Meet on Vacation I thought was fun, but nothing special to me, and Book Lovers I also really enjoyed, probably more than People We Meet on Vacation, but definitely not as much as Beach Read. So going into this book, I honestly didn't really have any expectations. I didn't walk in thinking it was going to be the best book I've ever read, but I also assumed I'd probably enjoy it to some extent. I kid you not when I say that I cried within the first 5 pages, because it felt like someone had opened the door of my brain and looked inside and wrote down what they saw. It is actually terrifying to me how well written and how personal this book feels, which is very odd because it's definitely a situation that I have not dealt with in terms of the plot. Like, obviously I am happily married. I can't relate to a lot of the things that our main character Harriet is going through in this book because she has broken up with her long-term boyfriend and she's dealing with like the heartbreak of that. But there's a lot of other things that are going on in this book, and the writing itself is beautiful to me. I feel like this is by far the best writing I've seen personally from Emily Henry. It is kind of reminding me a little smidgen like Jessa Hastings' writing in Magnolia Parks, in the sense that it has this like lyrical characteristic about it slightly. There's a lot of metaphors, there's a lot of descriptions, and the way things are described and the way the metaphors are used are perfect to me. But even more than the writing, what I'm finding very personal and very hard-hitting, I guess, is just the way that Harriet thinks and just like, yeah, the type of person that she is. I'm assuming that she is an anxious girly, and as an anxious girly myself, it is kind of hard but also really validating to read your thoughts through someone else's eyes. So although I'm only 60% of the way through, I think I've probably cried 3 times, literally just from like single lines of writing that are in this book that stood out and like stabbed me in the chest because of how personal they felt. Not even because of the romance, literally just because of Harriet as a character. And I'm also really nervous because I've heard a lot of people say this is not a happy book, and I don't know what that means, because I would say that a lot of the book feels very, I don't know what the right word would be, but like happy sad, maybe melancholy is the right kind of word. I feel like I really wish I had a better vocabulary to be able to describe my feelings more adequately, but it's happy but it's sad at the same time. Like, you see the love that these characters have for each other, but it's still sad, and I don't know how to explain that any other way. So if this has a sad ending, you best believe I will be sobbing, and I just have a feeling that it could. I don't know if it will. I think there's real potential that it could, and I'm scared. But I also think this could be one of my new favorite books, if I'm being completely honest. It's wild how I'm feeling about this book. I was not expecting this book to hit me in the way that it has. This book is ruining me. Like, I literally can't stop crying. What the heck is in this? It's actually just straight pain, but I can't stop reading it. Like, what the heck? Oh, I literally have a headache because, wow. Emily Henry, I'm sending my therapy bill to you. friends. It was actually like 8:40, 8:50. Just got home, we went out for dinner with like some couple friends, which was fun. Jump scare. But obviously, yeah, we're home now, so I need to take off my makeup and get ready for bed. I just wore all black again tonight. Archer pants again. Everything Princess Polly, including belt. I also washed my hair yesterday, and I don't feel like I've worn my hair down for so long because I've been wearing it like slicked back pretty much every day, which I actually really like. I've been really enjoying my slick back hair, but it is nice to like feel like I put effort into my hair, and even the fact that it feels soft and not like slicked is quite nice, but it's just practical. We got Thai food for dinner. Let me know what your go-to in terms of Thai is. I feel like I either get green curry, red curry, or Penang. Is that what it's called? Liam always or almost always gets chicken cashew nut or pad thai. I always feel like removing my makeup at the end of the day is like the best feeling. I also started a new book. I started reading This Woven Kingdom, which you guys would have seen. And I can't tell, like I've literally read 50 pages and I think it's like a 500-page book, so I feel like I don't know enough yet to really know what my thoughts are yet, but I'm intrigued. It feels like very different from other fantasy books that I've read, which is fun. But to be honest, I have not stopped thinking about Happy Place by Emily Henry, which is shocking to me. I feel like the book Hangover is so real with that book. Serums, as always. I have a spot on my chin and I want to pop it so bad, but I know I shouldn't. And I will thank myself later if I don't pop it. Moisturizer. Tomorrow is Sunday and I don't think we have any plans except for church in the afternoon, so we'll probably have a pretty slow day, which is nice. And Monday is a public holiday, which is even more fun because me and Liam's at home. George got me the Laneige lip mask for my birthday and I love it so much. I use it probably every morning and every night, like before I put on makeup in the morning, because I feel like it keeps my lips moisturized for so long. She got me the sweet candy one and it quite literally smells like gummy lollies. I feel like it specifically smells like, what are they called? They look like raspberry lollies, but they've got the jelly on the inside, but it specifically smells like those, and those are some of my favorite lollies, so we love that. Let's get into our PJs. Walked into my office and grabbed my iced latte glass and is now cleaning it for me. Absolute king. It is Sunday. I actually need to get changed because we need to leave for church in like half an hour-ish. I've just been wearing this all day. Stax leggings and this quarter zip I got from an op shop like 5 years ago. Those are the best kind of jumpers, to be honest. There's this patch of sun which is so nice though. I think today I want to wear, I actually don't know, jeans and a sweater, potentially. Maybe my striped sweater from Target, and maybe my jeans from Target as well. But where did I put them? They are fresh out of the wash, or at least like fresh out of just being dried. I need a shirt. I think I'll just go with a plain white tee underneath in case you can see it under the sweater. Alrighty guys, here is the fit. I have no shoes on right now because we're still not leaving for a bit, but I'll probably just wear like my Converse or something. Sponsored by Target, I wish. But yeah, love this sweater, love these jeans. We've had the most chill day, which has been amazing. I have literally read, did that puzzle, and worked, like some editing. And that's it. And I think I'm going to read for a little bit before we have to leave to go to church. I might do a bit of non-fiction reading. This is Maybe You Should Talk to Someone, and it's written by a therapist. So it's really interesting so far. I've read like 10 pages.
Regular chicken curry burritos, please. That's all, thank you.
It's now 8 p.m. on Sunday night. I'm just finishing up editing this video, and I just wanted to say I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you all had a fantastic week. You guys are just the best. I'm gonna head off, finish editing this video, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Goodbye.